Hey everyone, it's Jared here with Heat Press Nation, and today I'm going to show you how to sublimate this awesome SubliCraft frosted glass sublimation mason jar. Before we get started, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you want to catch more content from us here at Heat Press Nation, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and click that notification bell while you're at it. Now the very first step is to create your design in any graphic design software and then send it to print on your sublimation printer. For an in-depth look on how to use Sawgrass Print Manager, check out the link in the description. All right, so let's go ahead and prep this SubliCraft frosted glass sublimation mason jar. That's a tongue twister if I ever heard one. So we're gonna go ahead and take the lid and the straw out. That's a reusable plastic straw. So way to go on there, save the turtles. Gonna move this over to the side, and I have two options here for my transfer. The cool thing about this one, they do fit 2 to a page, so you can save paper. I think I'm gonna go with this Great Outdoors transfer. So let's see if I can get this in one smooth. I did it. There we go. And I'm gonna trim a little bit off the bottom just to make it even. And then of course, this is gonna be too long, so I do have a little bit to trim off the sides just to make sure that it's nice and right. Doing my best to keep things even. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna get a little bit of heat tape and I'm actually gonna put it on the transfer first. Just because this step can be a little bit awkward when you've already positioned your transfer on the blank. Just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and position it right here. Now what you might not be seeing on camera is that the paper is a little bit transparent, so I can make sure that this is positioned right and centered on the mason jar. Another thing you could do that should work if you've sized it properly is you wanna make sure that the handle has equal distance on either side to each edge of the transfer. That will also make sure that you have a nice even transfer. So that looks pretty good, pretty close right there. And I'm just gonna give it a final inspection. That looks good on this side, and that looks good on this side. So what I will do now is I will tape it on one side, and then you want this transfer to be nice and tight. So with one side taped down, with your thumb, you can kind of just wrap it, right? Tape it down, and so now this is tight, this is not going anywhere, and that is actually ready to rock and roll in our mug press. All right, so we're gonna use our HPN Signature Series mug press with the standard heating attachment to press our frosted glass mason jar. Now our time is set to 375 degrees at 125 seconds, and I did adjust my pressure before getting here. So we're just gonna pop this right in. We're gonna center our transfer right there on the middle of the heating attachment, and then we're also gonna wanna make sure that our handle is centered between these parts as well. If the handle is kind of touching one side when you close it, you could actually break the handle off if you're not careful. So make sure you center that. 125 seconds on the clock, let's do this. All right, so that's time on our frosted sublimation mason jar. I'm gonna carefully open this up. We're gonna pull it out and set it down right here. We're gonna give it a few minutes to cool down before our big peel and reveal. Okay, it's time for our big peel and reveal for the frosted mason jar. I'm gonna carefully pick up the edge there, and that looks fantastic. Of course, because it's a little see-through and translucent, your image may look a little bit light, but once you fill it with liquid, especially if it actually looks really good when you fill it with milk, but once you fill it up with liquid, that's really gonna stand out, and I think that looks absolutely amazing. Of course, we still gotta pop in our straw and lid. For more information on these awesome new sublimation blanks and our other sublimation products, please visit our website at heatpressnation.com. To get in touch with the My Expert representative, visit support.heatpressnation.com. Once again, I'm Jared with Heat Press Nation, and thanks for watching.